My 14-year-old daughter, Chloe, is completely obsessed with deep-sea marine biology. She spends her weekends watching ocean documentaries, and last summer she volunteered at our local aquarium. She even got to shadow a marine biologist, Dr. Evans, who gifted her a tooth from a megamouth shark, which is an incredibly rare deep-water species. It was her absolute prized possession. But things went sideways in her freshman biology class. Her teacher, Mr. Vance, who is notoriously arrogant, was doing a unit on ocean ecosystems. He confidently told the class that sharks never sleep, and if they stop swimming, they instantly suffocate and die. Chloe gently raised her hand. She explained that while some sharks must keep moving, many species, like nurse sharks or reef sharks, use something called buccal pumping, which lets them rest flat on the ocean floor and breathe just fine. Mr. Vance completely snapped. He yelled, "Wow, I have a degree in education, and I've been teaching this for 15 years. Your little aquarium facts are wrong." The next day, Chloe brought in her megamouth shark tooth and a textbook Dr. Evans gave her to prove her point. Instead of looking at it, Mr. Vance confiscated the rare tooth, called it a safety hazard, and gave Chloe detention for being disruptive. When she came home crying, I was absolutely furious. I emailed Mr. Vance, but he replied saying he wouldn't let a student undermine his authority. So, I called Dr. Evans at the aquarium. 2 days later, I walked into Chloe's biology class right at the start of the period, right beside Dr. Evans, who was wearing his official marine research gear, carrying a massive professional transport cooler. Mr. Vance looked stunned. Dr. Evans politely asked if he could do a quick guest presentation on shark physiology. In front of 30 students, Mr. Vance couldn't say no. Dr. Evans opened his presentation with high-definition underwater footage of reef sharks completely still, resting on the sand, visibly breathing. Then he opened the cooler and pulled out a high-tech medical-grade model of a shark's gill system to explain the exact mechanics of buccal pumping. One of the boys in the front row blurted out, "But Mr. Vance said they die if they stop." Dr. Evans just smiled warmly and said, "Well, science evolves, and sometimes old myths stay in outdated lesson plans." Right then, the principal walked in to observe. Dr. Evans turned to Chloe and said, "Chloe, I brought a piece of equipment to show the class, but I notice you don't have your megamouth tooth to compare it to." The principal looked dead at Mr. Vance, whose face was completely bright red. He slowly opened his desk drawer and handed the tooth back to Chloe. Now Mr. Vance has to clear all his science slides with the department head, and Chloe's aquarium group was officially invited to run the school's Earth Day exhibit.